Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. It is not Tuesday, but it is Wednesday, and I am here. Just want to make a public announcement for a friend of mine, Carl Pies, and an upcoming event. An upcoming event that's going to be played at the Vault. And I have a nice interview with him just for a few minutes, and he's going to talk about it. I will put that on the air very shortly. The Also, I want to mention about WNB1 radio. You see it there. You see it here. You see it everywhere. Do not forget about WNB1 radio. Add it to your devices, Apple or Android. Android, like keep right in Android. Only joking. That's uh, Add it to your devices, Apple or Android. Android. It's a little in-house joke between me and my buddy there, Joey Gonzalez, with his Android phone, as he says. Um, Add WNB1 to your devices, and also go to WNB1.com. That's WNB1.com. Spell out the word one, and you will see all the shows from Frequency Live to Luxury Tax to Mags in the Morning with B Mags and J9 from 8 a.m. to 11 every single morning, Monday through Friday, playing their music, giving some interviews of some various guests. And they also have the first Friday's comedy night. That's every month and doing their thing. So I mentioned Luxury Tax. Luxury Tax, we have there. The girls are doing their thing, hosting different things, and all over the place. So great shows. And one of my favorites on Thursday night, 6 p.m. It's the straight to the point sports talk with Derek Conceicao, B Mags, and Stephen Lopes. And they talk shop, talk about sports, And the one thing I like about it is they're all rivals. They all have different teams in every sport. And it's so nice when they get to combat and talk about their predictions or talk about each other's teams. It's interesting, and they just based their triple threat just got back together last week. And so now you get to hear all three of them doing their thing. And don't forget about the Really Charlie podcast every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, sometimes 7:30. It all depends if my guest needs to get on a little later. And we do a Facebook Live, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch occasionally, Spotify occasionally. But feel free to join me. And if you know any guests that want to be on the Really Charlie podcast, let me know. I have some openings throughout the springtime, and so just trying to fill it all up. And don't forget about Fentanyl Facts and Stories, where myself and Paula Santos Young are on Monday, Facebook Live and YouTube, where we're talking about fentanyl facts and stories. And a lot of tragic stories when it comes to fentanyl, and some of the parents or siblings or friends come on and they tell their stories or the dangers of fentanyl and the opioids in and out of this country. So that's Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, without further ado, I am going to put this audio interview on. Feel free to add to the comments as they come up. I will put them on the screen. And let's see, let's find the audio track. It's average audio. Just blame me for doing it, but I think you'll be able to make out this interview. All right, here we go. Carl Pies come on and talk to you about this new event. Hey, everyone, what's going on, man? This is Charlie Perry on the Really Charlie podcast, and I got a new fabulous guest here. He's not a new fabulous guest. This is a longtime friend, and we're going to talk about a new event that's coming downtown New Bedford, and it's called the R&B Winter Thaw. And so, without further ado, I want to have my buddy Carl Pius come on and talk to you about this new event. What's up, Carl? What's going on, man?
Hey, Charlie, I appreciate you taking the time. It's blessed to be amongst the living, that's for sure.
That's it.
And, first things first, got to commend what you are doing and what you have been doing in excess of a long time now, regardless of what the subject is. So let's go real quick into this R&B Winter Thaw. It is, as mentioned, Friday, April 11th at the Vault downtown New Bedford. We have three fabulous performers. The first one coming on just to open up the crowd will be Kevin Robertson. Now, Kevin's he's not part of a group. He doesn't have a recording studio. He just likes to show his talents and share his love for music. So we're going to have him just warm up the crowd with a couple of nice, easy listening songs, just to get a feel for the night. Then we have a gentleman who I believe is going to be signing a major contract any day, any month now.
Nice.
Providence, Rhode Island. His name is Shiquan. He likes to be called Shiquan Davis, the brother conclude. Or at least I was blessed to at least get his attention, talk with him a few times, seeing what his talents are, requesting him to come on down, and he will be here. And lastly, she is a superstar CV queen. She's 22, 24 years on the Boston Police Department. And quite frankly, I never asked her, Charlie, but I may ask her after the event just to play it safe. Why did you choose law enforcement over singing?
Yeah.
But she's blessed either way. That's Kim Tavares. She's coming down, and she's going to share her heart and talent for the evening. Now, most importantly, it's equally important, the night's highlight will be to recognize a good brother who's been recognizing people since the 80s. Now, we all know who he is, and that's the most probably well-deserving person that I personally know. And that's in Micheal Conceicao.
Yeah.
You know Mike, we know Mike. And quickly, what's your feel about this night for Mike? I know this is my time, but you know it just as well as I do. Let's get a little something from Charlie Perry. How about that?
All right. Yeah, anytime someone takes some time takes away from their time to give to others,
Sure.
is special. So Mike has been doing that. He takes it the time that he could be doing something else. He
You know what's really appealing is I went behind the scenes with Mike, and I've seen exactly what entails to get one plaque award during the 4th of July festivities going. Just one, and he does multiple.
Yeah.
One city award from the mayor's office, the city council, and he does multiple. And that, of course, he does this twice a year at Thanksgiving taking and at the 4th of July. I've seen it. I've taken him to Chadwick's Haven multiple times to get these things going. I've seen him come out of his pocket, and this is all Mike.
Yeah.
This is all Mike. So you see, when we think about, well, where did Mike get this from? He paid attention.
Yeah.
He paid attention to the many causes. He just paid attention from those who mentored him and has been blessing us since those who started this in the 50s and 60s, and probably before.
Exactly.
So there's nothing more appealing and more righteous than getting Micheal Conceicao when he does, and that's going to be called the Decades Heart Award. That's how long he's been given this HEAR2 of his to other people. So we are excited. We'll also do a 50-50 raffle, and with the winning person will get a round trip ticket to the Vineyard from aboard the Steam Speak as part of the 50-50 winning. The vault is, it's ideally located right where everybody can meet downtown. I'm understanding Kent's got a decent following coming in from Boston, as well as Shiquan from Providence.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for, tickets go as they go. There's so many different events going on a week before this event, the night after this event, et cetera, et cetera. But the bottom line is, when you have something of this magnitude, you take the time to say, Micheal Conceicao, yeah, I know Micheal Conceicao. The performers are a bonus.
Yeah.
That's a bonus. Because let's do this while we're here.
So
that's
true.
why, I started this conversation off. It's a blessing to be amongst the living. Let's give those recognition, those flowers while we are here. That's the entirety, the totality of Friday, April 11th, downtown at the Vault.
Yes, so true. The I like the Vault. I always like that venue. It is just perfect, and anytime that New Bedford kind of brings a music environment, a music vibe into the city, it's a plus,
Sure.
And
Sure.
some people forget that the history of New Bedford in music is outstanding, and so anytime I see that someone is touching the pavement of New Bedford, Massachusetts, and blessing us with their vibe, their creativity, their artistic um, gifts, I say all for it, and it's like you said, we're here, we gotta bless each other while we are standing.
Absolutely, amen.
And
amen.
my
See, a segue from that is Mike's got his own successful radio show, and it's a sports sports oriented type of audience that he's geared towards. But what is so good about it is the diversity that he's grown and become accustomed to. It goes to people who are making moves.
mm-hmm.
People, it has nothing to do with a baseball bat or a boy basketball or a spike, pair of spikes. People who are doing something constructive. There he goes again, giving the recognition. So it's not just limited to the 4th of July and the Thanksgiving Eve presentation that Mike is giving out. He's got some wonderful, outstanding national guests athletic-wise.
Yeah.
But he's also remembering where he comes from and throwing in that tone again for the local folks as far as what are you doing? How are you doing this? How can we get in touch with you? Et cetera, et cetera. And here's the good irony about this. Kim Tavares and Shiquan Davis have both been on Mike's radio show.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win all the way around.
So
He's had them on, showcasing their talents. So I easily put two and two together, talked to them both first before I thought about any other artists. And there is a magnitude of wonderful artists right here. But I wanted to bring in a few people who never did to the vault. Like you said, once they step feet on our pavement, they come and see our venue. They get a taste of our wonderful seafood. They bring it back to Providence and Boston respectively. And who knows, maybe those MBTA trips will enhance just by word of mouth what's going to take place April 11th.
So true. Yeah. I'm this week I'll grab some tickets for a table for myself and
Super.
whoever comes with me, and make sure I'm there, just supporting the event, but also seeing some great talent and watching the recognition of honoring Micheal Conceicao.
Yes.
So
Yeah. And I know time is of most valuable to you, Charlie. I want to say a couple things before I go. Number one is thanks tremendously for taking the time to allow me to express exactly what, where, and why it's taking place April 11th. Again, 3 wonderful performers, 50 Raffle with a ticket to Martha's Vineyard, and in honor of our good friend Micheal Conceicao. I also want to acknowledge, while I have you, because I didn't really get a chance to say this last time I spoke to you when you were doing the music a couple of years ago. I don't necessarily have to tune in or write a comment and say I'm here, which I really appreciate others do when you're on the air.
Thank you.
But you're the Monday night show with the sensitive situation. You're this, that, the other thing. See, the reason, I've been doing in radio over 37 years.
Yeah.
And I notice easily the diverse of shows you and Mike, just to name a couple, and we are blessed to have both of them here in the city, bring forth to our listeners.
Yes.
I know for a fact it's not, the importance is not you to look at your ticket sales or how many listeners are there. There's 10, well, there's 20, or we've gone up to 200. Because for you to come from your profession of 30 plus years in the law enforcement and just easily segue into this wonderful platform that you have, we are blessed.
Thank you.
We are extremely blessed. And I hope listeners understand the true epitome of being blessed through new technology such as podcasts. Because we don't have the money to go FM or AM.
Mm-hmm.
We are blessed to have this because it's real, it's right here, and it's up. So thank you. Hats off to you. Continue to do what you're doing. You've always got a fan of Tavares, that's for sure.
I totally appreciate that. Means a lot coming from you, and I'm going to continue to do this every week until the Lord takes me. This is something I like doing. I wish I could do it every day. And as the independent newscasters, interviewers, podcasters start putting their content out, I think that all in all, it's going to be much, much better. I seen it go from just 1 million podcasters to over 5 million, and it's just it peaks every single day. And
it does. And I can be totally honest with you. I have had the itch for the last 6 to 10 months to go back on the air with my old school R&B, and I think I'm going to do it.
Why not? You should. This is something that you've been blessed with, and I think that not hearing you is a tragedy. So I hope that you do get it. You do get it going, and it's definitely good listening because I have listened over the years, and I hope that happens. So.
Super. I will look forward to it, Charlie. It was a blessing from above. Continue to do what you're doing. Again, thank you. Just to recap, Friday, April 11th at the Vault, Kevin Robertson, Tim Tavares, Shiquan Davis, in honor of Micheal Conceicao. Tickets are $20 for a seat, $25 for a seat at the table, and they are available at the door. God willing, look forward to seeing anyone and everybody. If you receive our plaque or recognition from Mike, or have a family member or a friend either that has, I know he'd love to see your face in the audience, as would we. Charlie, thanks tremendously to you, your listeners, and nothing but the best. Good health to all and many, many blessings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Carl. I truly, truly appreciate you. Everyone that was Carl Pius talking to you about the R&B Winter Thaw, Friday, April 11th at the Vault. All right, everyone. Thank you. And that was a privilege. That was an honor to have Carl Pius with us. And I hope to see you all April 11th.
Bear with me right now. Bear with me.
What's up, fellas? Everyone, I appreciate everyone coming on and listening to Carl Pius and that during that interview, that audio interview. And you know, it's great that we get more and more things going in and around the city, especially when it comes to R&B music. I'm an R&B guy. I love R&B music. It's nothing like it. Really does. It's good for me. Some music I can listen to, but it doesn't mean the same to me as R&B music does. And these three outstanding artists. You know, there's Kim, there's Kevin, Shiquan Davis, and the honoree is Micheal Conceicao. So this is what I like, and this is the reason why I like doing podcasts is because you get to honor someone, give them their flowers while they're standing, as it says on my intro, trying to give people their flowers while they're standing because it's very, very important to let them know how you feel for them and everything that they have done for you or for the community. In general, or the blessings they have to be, a great vocalist, a great musician, great DJ, um, even bringing WNB1 radio to the city, thank you, B Mags and Marguerite Graham to, bringing that to us, because it's a go-to, it's a place to go to, you don't have to wait and worry about these other stations that are just waiting to kind of pick your pockets. Everybody needs money. We need money for things, but they need money for productions and doing the many things that they do. It's not an easy job. It's not an easy job producing and directing a radio station. There's a lot of things that you have to do. You have to make sure the rotation's right. You have to make sure that things are on point and it, pretty much trending and doing their thing. And that's what WNB1 radio is doing. They're always on point, many, many shows on air. They have the record wall. The record wall that's 5 stars, man, 5 stars. Definitely the record wall. And the record wall, you go into WNB1 radio and you go ahead and you sing live on the radio and you get to just bring your craft out, especially things that you created and was blessed with. So the record wall, you got to look at it. And I don't want to miss out any, I don't want to leave out anything, but go to WNB1.com. It's right there on the bottom of the line, WNB1.com, and check it out. The record wall. It's definitely, if you sing, you're a musician, definitely hook up with the station and get it done. All right, some news today was Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye, man, one of the greatest. Marvin Gaye on April 1st, he was killed. He was killed by his dad just before his 45th birthday. His father, being Marvin Gaye Sr., was at their house in Western Heights neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. They had an altercation. Well, they had an altercation because between Mr. and Mrs. Gaye, and they were arguing, and Marvin Gaye came in and he stepped in. The relationship between Marvin Sr. and Jr. was always water and oil. They were never compatible. There was never any kind of, there was love there. I mean, they maintained their family for many years. And throughout most of Marvin's career, and there was at some point they lived together, even at the as an adult. So, anyways, Marvin's mom was one of his it was his matriarch. That was the woman of his life, the woman that he tried to take care of at every point. He bought her a house. He put them in a house. Dad was he was a reverend, and he was very into discipline, and didn't like some of the type of music that Marvin was creating. Like sexual healing, and it goes on and on. Families from Washington, D.C. Washington's very proud of Marvin Gaye. And so, anyways, it was definitely sad, tragic story. And I'll never forget that. Never, ever, ever forget that. It was a very sad day for me. I love listening to Marvin Gaye. I'd like to do a tribute of him and talk about him maybe next week. I have to get some things together, and I want to talk about Marvin and his career. But hey, I checked out his book on Audible. Real nice book. You should check it out. Marvin did a version, and his wife did a version. Nona Gay. Jan Gay. I said Nona Gay. Was it Nona? I forget my mother's name, anyways. So, anyways, they both did different versions of the book and talking about their life. And the one story is interesting, right? Marvin Gaye had he really discovered Frankie Beverly, right? And Marvin had this thing. He was always trying to try his wife, and she was very young teenager when they met, and he was always thinking that Frankie was looking at his wife, and he always accused them of different things. But I won't get into the book. Well, end result is they did have an affair. Frankie and Marvin's wife did. They did have an affair. So he discovered him, made him a rich man, and he went behind the scene and started flirting with his wife. Anyways, may you rest in peace, R&B legend Marvin Gaye Jr. All right. So I hope I did you some justice with the R&B Winter Thaw, and I hope that everything went out. The flyer is going to be at April 11th at the Vault. See if I can bring up the Vault's webpage here. The Vault is a good place. They got many, many different artists throughout the year. And so I just kind of I like the Vault. Great place. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Can you see it? That's the Vault. And as you see, there's so many different artists. There's the R&B Winter Thaw. That's right here in New Bedford. So they doing many, many things. They're doing quite a few things. But I love the Vault. Great stage. No lousy seats there. So please, I definitely gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'll bring my camera, take some pictures. If you need tickets, they're at the Vault. They're also at Celia's Boutique. So I'm gonna try to bring up here on the screen also. Got to give them some props. Let's see. Let's start the screen and let's check it out. Celia's Boutique. Upscale women's fashion. Definitely good venue. Quality merchandise, If you can see the jewelry there. Top quality women's clothing. Located at 111 William Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts. right on the corner. Can't miss it. Directly across from City Hall. Feel free to go to the website info at shopceliasboutique.com. Telephone number is 508-994-3833. They're also selling tickets for this R&B Winter Thaw. So check it out. Good quality merchandise. Good small store run by a family. They're definitely good people. So, all right. So, all right. I got a few more minutes. Today is a basketball night for me. Got to watch my Celtics. Got to watch them. They're looking good, playing good. I like it. My boy Al Horford's probably not going to play today, but he's been playing out of his mind. One of the oldest guys in the NBA, and he's still putting up points, playing a lot of minutes, and definitely defending, which people take him for granted. I think they just can blow by him, and he's stopped some of the best, and I'm glad he's on our team, and hopefully he stays on our team. But you never know, new ownership, maybe new plans, new decisions, and I just hope that this team stays intact for maybe another year. I can live with that. I can live with another year. Jason Tatum, definitely my all-time favorite. Surprised I don't have his jersey on, but I got to represent WNB1 Radio. Got to put the hoodie on. Got to represent in the back, up in the corner. Great station to me. WNB1 Radio, 262 Union Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts. Website is WNB1, spell it the word 1.com. Check out all the different shows, and plus the music. Jamming every day to Mags in the morning. All right, let's see. All right, I got a comment here. Sorry I missed you. I'm sorry. Nathan Victor, yes, my man. Biggest heart in the world, even though it's his second one. My man, love you. You are definitely aces, all aces in my hand when it comes to Nathan Victor. Thanks for joining us. So I don't know if I could, I'm going to try it. I've been doing some things and doing some songwriting, right? I'm going to give you a little taste of what I'm doing. When it comes to Facebook and all these, they always, they mess with your music, even though it's your own. Here's a little taste of what Charlie Perry's writing nowadays. Front and center, I turned around to see she was watching me with ebony eyes. I turned in the other direction and no one was around but me. I was her attention, affection, and connection. Watching me with ebony eyes. She drew me in with a love line at first sight. Oh my dear. Spellbound is around and around this room that we are sitting in. Is it me you were looking for? And why am I the one you adore? All you did is look at me. Hey, watching me with ebony eyes. I had to put my poetry to music, man. Poetry was just kind of sitting there, and I haven't been writing any books, so I decided to do something on my bucket list, and one of those items was to do some songwriting. And the reason why I'm doing some songwriting is because I got tired of going to people and asking them, "Hey, you want to sing my song, or you got time?" Everybody's like, "Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll do this. I'll do." Well, I just, my time's valuable. So saying, your time isn't more valuable than mine, right? And that was a quote I heard last year, and I stuck with it, and I keep using it because your time isn't more valuable. If I have to move on, I will move on, and I did. I did moved on. I got tired of just asking people to do things. Some people think they're, well, I'm not going to get negative about it, but anyways, So I started using AI, and AI has been creating vocals and music for me. And some of you professionals out there, you're gonna price yourself out of some work. You're gonna do things that are gonna hurt you. And every now and then you got to do some little groundwork. And when somebody comes along, check it out. And I don't write for everybody, but I know I can write every genre. I can write every single one of them, and I have. So I did a debut album just a couple of weeks ago, and it's called Blues from the Teak Room. And the Teak Room is a little backstage area of the band club in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And over the years, I've seen so many things go on in the Teak Room, music and entertainers, and so that's where I got the title from. So shout out to the New Bedford Band Club, Cape Verdean Ultramarine Band Club, and down in historic New Bedford. All right, so that's what I've been doing, just writing every day, producing things, sending things out. Send it out to different artists, trying to do a few things, and that's what I'm doing. All right. Let's see. All right, everyone. Time to go watch them Celtics. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next Monday with Paula Santos Young on Fentanyl Facts and Stories, and I will be on next Tuesday also. Have to confirm a guest for Tuesday's show. Gonna have to reach out to them again and make sure that it's a definitely. And Sunday I will be on Frequency Live with Berto Carter, Derek Demers, Edmund Ray, and myself. We will be on the air with a great guest. New Bedford City Councilor Brian Gomes will be on in the studio with us at WNB1 Radio. We're going to talk shop, So long time councilor doing this thing, and he's been doing it for a while. So I can't wait to talk to him and get going. All right. Hey, if you need money, well, I can't say. I'm gonna stop that right now. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. All right. Anyways, thank you. God bless. Love you. Please like and subscribe to the Really Charlie channel on YouTube. I need him. I need you. Come on and share this podcast. God bless everybody. And I will see you April 11th at R&B Winter Thaw at the Vaults. Kim Tavares, Shiquan Davis, Kevin Robertson, and Honoring Micheal Conceicao. All right, everyone. Take care. God bless. And I will see you later.